Graduates and guests, please stand for your senior officers of the University of Liverpool.
Please be seated. I declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates open. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your graduation ceremony. It is really wonderful to welcome you all here in person at long last. I'm Professor Wiebe van der Hoek, Executive Pro Vice-Chancellor for the Faculty of Science and Engineering. I want to say firstly what a tremendous privilege and a pleasure it is to be here with you today, as we celebrate this important milestone in your lives, together with your families and fellow students, your lecturers, and all those who have supported you on your journey to graduating from the University of Liverpool. I have been in exactly the position you are in today, not as a student at this university, but as a graduating in 1980, many years ago. And of course, it was not the same position. Not only was it a different country, graduations in the Netherlands are not of the same grandeur as in the UK, but also I was not a member of a cohort which has battled and won against unprecedented challenges. I will say more on this in a minute. Your graduation ceremony is a day to celebrate and to reflect. And if my memory serves me correctly, it is also a day of mixed emotions. I remember feeling both relieved and proud to have completed my studies, sad that this chapter of my life at university had come to an end, and both excited and nervous about the future and what it had in store for me. For you, of course, it has been very different because you have been students at a time like no other in history. Students in universities all over the country, and indeed all over the world, have been hit hard by the disruption of their education that the COVID-19 pandemic has caused. Your final year at university was very different to what you had imagined and expected. Your experience and well-being are always at the forefront of our decision-making, but especially over the course of the pandemic. We had to carefully consider and balance so many decisions around your teaching arrangements and your safety on campus. I know it was not easy for you. I know you have had long days, sleepless nights, and difficult times, exacerbated by these unique global circumstances. COVID-19 has devastated and divided people and continues to do so, but it has shown the best of human spirit too. Our university prides itself on facing the problems of society and putting our hands up to say, we can help with them. And as graduates in environmental sciences, you will only know this too well. Just as our academics in life sciences have been working hard to tackle the global pandemic, so all those in environmental sciences remain steadfastly committed to averting a climate emergency. In November, the COP26 summit saw some of your tutors attend to observe negotiations, contribute to discussions, present at events, and promote the university's research expertise. We have world-leading experts researching and informing policymakers on a wide range of issues, from the balance of our oceans and glacier stability, to managing erosion hazards and making our cities more sustainable and resilient, to take but a few examples. You will have benefited firsthand from this and other expertise across the school, learning more about the very latest research in your field and hopefully inspiring you to go on, tackle these and other pressing issues. I make no apology for raising the genuine existential threat posed by the climate crisis on a day meant for celebration, because I do so in a spirit of gratitude. I know for a fact that your studies and research, either in the areas I have mentioned or in another part of our varied and excellent school, are relevant to the real-world challenges we are facing now and will continue to face in the future. And whilst we do not and cannot know exactly what the future holds, I do know that I am so very grateful that you and the skills and knowledge you have honed and developed during your time here will be a part of it. Your future professional career will undoubtedly be challenging, but also fast-paced, varied and interesting, and you will work in unique environments. You will always be in demand, and the skills you have gained during your studies here will always be transferable and an invaluable foundation as you shape your career and future professional decisions. But whatever career path you choose to follow, one thing is for sure. Every single one of you here today has shown remarkable spirit and dedication. You have persevered in circumstances like no other students before you, with dedication, resilience, and flexibility, and you are all well prepared for the future. You didn't do it alone, though no doubt there have been many lonely and even scary times for you in the past 18 months. You did it supporting one another and being supported by your lecturers and tutors here in the university. And of course, I am sure you will have been hugely supported by your families and friends. And we in the university, and here I speak for the whole university, the faculty and your tutors, we are all immensely proud of the manner in which you have conducted yourselves. We are inspired by you and by what you have achieved. Graduation, now that it is finally here, is all about you, your achievements and your personal successes here at the University of Liverpool. It's a day to look forward to the future and to feel excited about your aspirations and career or future study plans. Most of all, it's a day to celebrate everything you have achieved and to enjoy this moment with your loved ones, with those you have studied alongside, and with those you have learned so much from. It's also a day to enjoy a return to this great city and to receive a warm welcome from your university. We hope that the city of Liverpool will always feel like home whenever you return. You may have chosen to stay here and make the city your home, or you may have already called it home and you joined us in your first year of university. We hope that whatever your relationship with the city, that it is a place where you have made friends and memories which will last a lifetime. I'm sure memories of your time with us will also include your fieldwork trips and residential field classes, even though opportunities were more limited during the height of the pandemic. In addition to studying this fantastic city and its surroundings, you may have ventured further afield to the Lake District, North Wales, Iceland, Belgium, Poland, Spain, or somewhere else entirely. I have no doubt that you will treasure the memories from those trips, which will have developed you both personally and academically, broadening your horizons and leaving you with a deeper understanding and, I hope, a deeper passion for your field of study. The University of Liverpool has played a pivotal role in propelling scientific resolution. Our 9 Nobel laureates have led the way in fields as diverse as the life cycle of the malarial parasites to nuclear disarmament. We have a long, successful history of graduating inspiring alumni who go on to achieve great things, and now you have joined this talented international alumni community. You are, and will always remain, a fundamentally important part of our University of Liverpool family. Our alumni community supports our students in many ways. Some of you may have personally experienced this while studying here, from delivering lectures and workshops to running alumni networks, offering work placements and mentoring. We hope that, like so many of our alumni, you will stay in touch with us and help guide and support our future students and broaden their horizons. Through your own experiences, it is through you that we are known. You are our greatest ambassadors. And through your achievements and the careers you will go on to have, you will also become role models and an important source of inspiration for the next generations of graduates. This university has community and civic mission running throughout its rich history. To this day, we remain committed to the city of Liverpool and to our role as an anchor institution here. We continue to make real economic, social, health, employment and cultural contributions to this great and unique city. We are a university that takes real pride in equality of opportunity and in delivering projects and activities which widen access for students who are traditionally underrepresented in higher education. Learners from low participation neighborhoods, care leavers, disabled students and straight students, adult learners, asylum seekers and refugee students, and students from minority ethnic backgrounds. Knowledge should be celebrated and discussed and debated, and it should be accessible to all. It is through the discussion and dissemination of ideas and knowledge that society is shaped. Our aim is to inspire, engage, and enable every single one of our students to fulfill their potential by raising their awareness, challenging barriers, and providing opportunities. As a student here, you will have walked past a plaque, perhaps daily, fixed to our Victoria building, which reads, "For the advancement of learning and ennoblement of life." This is the foundation on which our university was built, and it is a motto that continues to guide us to this day in all that we do. And I will make an educated guess, based on many years of attending graduation ceremonies here, that you are planning to, or have already posed for, a graduation photograph in front of our Victoria building. Am I correct? This beautiful and iconic red brick gallery and museum towers over campus and serves as our most recognizable backdrop in many hundreds of social media posts. The ordinary bricks and terracotta dressings selected for the Gothic exterior of the Victoria building led to the coining of the phrase Red Brick University by Bruce Truscott, the pseudonym adopted by Edgar Allan Pierce, a professor of Spanish at Liverpool from 1922 to 1952, who wrote an influential book with the same title about universities originating in the 19th century. Indeed, we are, and always will be, the original Red Brick University, and in turn, you will always be Liverpool originals. You are the class of 2020, and since those early months of that year, which will be forever etched on our memories, and which has made an indelible mark on our lives, the entire world has changed in a way that was inconceivable to all of us back then. But remember that through hard work, determination, and a strong support network, you overcame all these challenges to reach this point in your journey. Your capacity to think critically and challenge honestly, forged by the teaching staff, your classmates, and our community, will help you to prepare for whatever comes next. This is your well-earned opportunity to take a moment and consider just how far you have come. The pandemic has a profound effect on everyone's lives, and it has made us truly appreciate our loved ones and the experiences and memories we make together. I want to take a moment to celebrate the role that your loved ones, perhaps family, perhaps friends, perhaps both, have played in your success as well. I hope today that you will find a moment to thank them for their support and personal sacrifice. For families and friends, lecturers and placement leads, and all who have supported you on your journey, today is a day of celebration for them too. Let's take a moment to say thank you to your family members and friends who are here with you today, or perhaps watching the ceremony online. It is their day too, after all. Shall we give an applause for all you have supported? But your University of Liverpool experience has not only been characterized by the challenges of the pandemic. I hope that you will also remember many happy and joyful moments during your time here. And not only from an academic perspective, of course. I know that through your university experience, you will have forged connections and made friends who will stay with you for the rest of your life. Today is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. Graduation is about looking forward as well as back, and each of you has a promising future ahead. Whatever path you choose to take, and whichever opportunities you seize, you now have a much sought-after qualification from a world-renowned university. You have had a range of experiences and have developed a carefully honed set of skills which will serve you well. And you have our ongoing support as you start your career. A University of Liverpool degree is the best preparation you could hope for to make the most of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, and we look forward to hearing about all that you go on to achieve. You have been stretched to think beyond the textbook, lecture theatre and laboratory, and you have been encouraged to apply that knowledge to the world around you. By being places of debate, universities are one of the most important pillars of civil society. Your University of Liverpool education has enabled you to realize just how far you can go and provided you with the skills you need to get there. Higher education is built on the spirit of collaboration. The free flow of ideas and knowledge depends on it. Our university makes a huge difference to people's lives, locally, nationally, and globally. I am enormously proud to represent a faculty full of students whose skills, energy, and insight will solve the problems we face in the world today and the challenges of the future. Graduates, you have demonstrated such resilience and motivation during your time with us. Never forget how important you are to our university. You are the beating heart of our institution. Without you, the university would be nothing but classrooms and lecture halls. When we work together, the university is a place where discoveries are made, ideas are formed, friendships are forged, career paths are decided on, and lives are changed. It is when we work together as staff and students that education is truly transformational. We thank you for all you have done in your time here, and we will all wish you good luck and every success in the future. Thank you. I now invite Professor Douglas Mayer, head of the School of Environmental Sciences, to present graduates from our class of 2020.
Pro-Vice Chancellor. Pro-Vice Chancellor. Can you hear that? It gives me great pleasure to present to you the following graduates from the class of 2020. Charles Jonathan Brooks. Issa Mahmood. Brittany McPherson. Joshua Allen. Sarah Alexander Redmond. Ryan Lee Buxton. Dara Stack. Casper Spragg. Lillian Grace Payne. Stephanie Peacock. Eleanor Clarkson. Evie Cripps. Sophie Ann Quinn. Nikita Bipin Majavadia. Alice Beddoe. Rory McCormack. Ewan Alexander Cronin. Connor Poole. William Stokes. Chloe Louise Margarison. Joseph Clark. Tariro Blessing Matuma. Bethany Sarah Gardner. Sophie Lauren Hampshire. David Cluse. Isabel Headley Jones. Thomas Fitter. Jessica Watson. Charlotte Lilly. Zara Ellen Gilliard. Callum Ben Danby. Fionn Llewellyn. Matthew Postings. William Miles Porley. Madeline Wilson. Alice Caroline Saunders. Francesca Lauren Apostle King. Alistair Turner. Daniel Charles Fitzpatrick. Simon Luke Barton. Philippa Caroline Moen. Mary Giffredi. Eleanor Rose Jagger. Hannah Lucy Gladstone. Megan Hall. Luke Nathan Wyatt. Tyrone Knott. James Anthony Simmons. Christopher Nicholas Finch. Harry Collins. Niall James McHenry. Madeline Jackson. Amelia Kate Scott. Tallulah Turner. David Conway. Elspeth Fury. Lucy Eleanor Freeman. Victoria Birch. Angie Noam Litvak Watson. Craig Andrew Walker. Simon Gares. Joanna Lister. Anna Jackson. Thomas Dunlop. Stephanie Parker. Francesca King-Keast. Gladys Elizabeth Kenyon. Thomas Jones. Benjamin Viggers. William Bruce Morgan. Catherine Eastaugh. Jake Collett. Thomas Howells. Laura Findlay. Madeline Daisy Bell. Catherine Thomas. Alexandra Jade Carsley. Emily Lawrenson. Claudia Devon Head. Isabella MacLeod. Laura Amy Cottle. Shannon Senior. Hannah Caitlin Patrick. Millie Gibbons. Emma Grace Rain. Olivia Creed. Amy Beth Thomason. Robert James. Angrid Olivia Watts. Mayanne Roberts Hodgson. Georgia Leigh Tranter. Olivia Rachel Marr. Rebecca Turnpenny. Robert Bailey. Olivia Robinson. Eleanor Rees. Olivia Birch. Alice Rose Buckley. Alexander Michael Macy. Harriet Jean Elizabeth Dudley. Sade Salau. Connor Mackin. George David Carrigill. Anna Christina Carter Scott. Charlotte Cutts. Daniel Peacock. Karina Erin Joshi. Rebecca Hart. Cameron Ward. Matthew Howard. Luke Aaron Morris. Oliver Eglinton. Matthew Peter Swain. Thomas Joseph Harl. Ellis Radcliffe. Joanna Berry. Emma Hunter. Reese Watkins. Jasmine Horsley. Millie Grundy. Hannah Olivia Lowry. Lauren Taylor. James Shirt. Jonathan Purcell. Taylor Hoyle. Abigail Louise Bailey. Emma Sarah Janes. Ella Louise Drayton. Hope Templeton. Tia Greenlees. Kesha Neve Milne. Rachel Louise Matthews. Cameron McLaren. Matthew Brown. Evie Rachel Morris. Liam Burston. Lewis Farnell. James Woolley. Matthew Oliver Witchell. Sam Ainsbury. William Lucas. Henry Hulden. Charlotte Leslie. Rebecca Ann Louise Simpson. Zoe Anna Nixon. Isabel Randall. Lauren Rebecca Makarivi. Joanna Lavery Hoff. Bethany Ruth Brown. Ellen Annie Mae Church. Daniel Miles Eddy. Amber Farrington. Nina Rivens. Imogen Bartlett. Lucy Bokett. Isabel Heath. Thomas Edward Gooding. Helen Slinger. Bethany Piercy. Poppy Bradshaw. Isabel Casey. Tim Coulter. Nicholas Birchall. Ella Court. Alice Thompson. David Gamble. Sheila Carey. Finlay James Reid. Chelsea Louise Humphreys. Christopher David Green. Lara Mills. Kate Chisholm. Olivia McQuaid. Anna Griffin. Ellen Speed. Maya Ward. May Adams. Polly Anna Savage. Jasper Alexander. Charlotte Grace Stevens. Esme Neve Barr. Faisal Chowdhury. Thomas Peace. Maximilian Alfie Banks. Oliver Nathan Lloyd Bates. Jessica Horner. Heather Elizabeth Jane Faulkner. Elizabeth Lay. Charlotte Emily Howard. Olivia Latham. Chloe Allen. Lucy Bolton. Charlotte Rose Morris.
would now like to invite David Kloos to join us on stage to reflect on their student experience.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, friends, family, my fellow graduates, today is a day of joy and celebration, where we mark a proud moment in each of our lives. I think you can look around and say this graduation is a bit different to normal. Some of us have completed a master's, some started a PhD, and others have ventured into the world of work. So it really is a pleasure to be here celebrating with you all today. When I read the emailing offering me the position to stand up here, share my thoughts of our experiences, what we've learned together, and the friendships, well, first I was bloody terrified. But then I was daunted. I was daunted to write a piece doing justice to all we've experienced together here. Uni has had a lot of hardships, and I think I had to do justice to the elephant in the room, COVID, for being one of those hardships. It was difficult, and, it gave a somber ending to our university experience. We've waited a long time for this graduation. It also feels like only yesterday we were in a lecture theatre together. Just changed the gowns for the Raz stamps, changed the happy faces for tired, hungover ones. It wouldn't be me up here talking, we'd have a lecturer trying to tell us about space and place. They knew where we were 2 hours ago, but they tried anyway. I'm not sure who gets better praise, them for trying or us for coming to the lecture. As I think about my time as an undergrad, I smile. I've got very fond memories of all we've achieved and done here together. Today can be a day where we look back and look at everything we've achieved, all that we've learned, and the lifelong friendships we've made here today. I'd like to thank all the faculty. Our academic advisors helped us from the start of university. Our dissertation supervisor was very patient with us when we wrote our own research piece. And the academic staff who just solved all of our queries and were an extra layer of support when we needed it. When suddenly the university interaction had to be changed because of COVID, the faculty were determined to give us the exact same support and the exact same research learnings overall, which I think was a wonderful achievement they did, and it's greatly appreciated. They get a round of applause for that. I'd like to extend these warm thanks and support to the kindness and support shown by my fellow graduates, to our friends here, and our family as well. I know that university gave us a lot of challenges throughout the course, and our own personal challenges at times. Without you all, I wouldn't be standing here today enjoying this celebration and this achievement together. So thank you. Everyone put their nose to the grindstone in this degree. I remember on one occasion, a friend and I, we drove back from the library at 5 a.m. A police officer pulled us over, thinking, lads driving around at night, that's worth investigating in. As he came to the window and we rolled the windscreen down, he could smell the Red Bull and the coffee. He saw our tired faces. He smiled and said, "Oh, off you go, lads." Little did he know. Well, sadly, some parts of our degree couldn't go ahead. We didn't get a chance to go to Toronto or California, wanted to do in third year. The Belfast trip I did in second year is one of my fondest of university. Walking around the city, conducting interviews, having research meetings with my team, which co-aligned with where pubs were at. The entire trip had late nights. Late nights because we were stood up? What's that down? Going over all of the research notes from that day. And because the lecturers woke us up coming back from the local at 4 a.m. University has been a big step for us all. Potentially our first time in a new city. Potentially our first time living away from home. And we've entered the world of academia. We're surrounded by lecturers we want to sound smart in front of. So we say big, fancy words we don't really know the meaning of, so we sound a bit more photosynthesis. During our time here, we've all overcome challenges. We've gained new perspectives. We've doubled our niche vocabularies so we can talk to some people. And we've grown as amazing young people. Thanks to the guidance of our academic advisors and each other's support, we can take this new knowledge we've got forward into the world, wherever each one of us wants to take that. Everyone should leave here today feeling empowered, confident, and privileged with what they've done. I look forward to seeing you all in the future. So thank you all. Enjoy your free drinks. Enjoy the rest of your celebrations. You bloody earned it.
Dear David, thanks so much for sharing your experiences with us. I did pick up that you regret you could not make planned trips to Toronto or California, but also that at the same time a trip to Belfast that you were able to make in second year is one of your favorite memories of the degree. I sense the curiosity of doing work in a city new to you, and the excitement of working with your peers and mates. Making long nights which seem to blend scientific curiosity with camaraderie. And to me, they indeed both seem invaluable and of comparable value. Thanks also for acknowledging the support of faculty and the fact that staff at the university faced in fact similar challenges as students while adjusting to the new circumstances. Last but not least, you extended your thanks to your fellow graduates, friends and families. And I would like to give you one more opportunity to thank those that have brought you where you are now through a final round of applause. I declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates closed. Salva sit universitas nostra, quod precantes consurgamus.
Graduates and guests, please stand.